So in the water at the moment, we've got the junior 400 men's freestyle. In lane 1, we have Royley Moynihan. In lane 2, Dylan Griffith. In lane 3, Dennis Kilbride. In lane 4, Ethan Wertag. In lane 5, Jordan Byrne. In lane 6, Cathal Kearney. In lane 7, Fionn Comacco Lenihan.
So we have a wide range of times from qualifying this morning. Fastest in is Ethan Murtaugh with a 4:12.
Yes, and Ethan is actually a member of the National Training Centre in Dublin, so who is coached under Ben Hickson and Steve Beckerleg and Beth Carson. So everyone is kind of at a steady pace here now.
Grania, this is obviously one of your events, the 400 freestyle. What's going through their minds right here in this first 100?
So they would have went out pretty hard, and then they're going to try and hold the pace. Obviously they won't be going as fast, but they are going to try hold it on as much as possible and get into a good rhythm. As they've turned off into after the 100 metre, they're going to get into an even better rhythm and start building it up then throughout the race.
So Jordan Byrne out first there, and the white cap and the bright luminous jammers. He was out in the 59 point. So obviously anything pace work those guys would have been doing in practice would have been revolving around trying to hit that 30 per 50 meters or a minute pace per 100 to try and keep under the 4 minutes.
Yeah, so they'll be holding in around 31s now, 32s for the next 200 meters, and hopefully that they'll come back on the last 50 and a bit faster. But yeah, they're much of a muchness here at the moment, with Jordan out in front and Cathal close by, who are actually both from Aer Lingus Swimming Club.
Coached by Alan Turner, and Jordan obviously 4:14 this morning, but coming up to the 200 metre mark here, coming into about 2 minutes, to about a 2:04, 2:03.64. Jordan's in, and Cathal very closely behind him, about half a second behind him. So these two guys leading the charge after 200 metres. Putting it out there with the Aer Lingus Swimming Club, and looks like they'll both go under faster than their qualifying times this morning, especially if they can keep over that like kind of 102, 103 pace per 100.
Yeah, absolutely, and we have Dylan Griffin and Dennis and Riley all closing in the gap here now, trying to creep up on top of the two Aer Lingus boys. So I think the last 100, we've got 150 left here now. And this is where it gets tough, I suppose, in a 400 metre. You wouldn't know, Andy, would you?
I wouldn't have a clue about this, but what, in terms of the leg kicks, see the way now they're coming up, the rest of the three swimmers are now closing in. What's the kind of leg power coming into this last 100? Will these guys be emphasising more legs and arms? Yeah,
well, as you can see, everybody there along the screen have different leg kicks, so it's very much an individual thing. But definitely in the last 100 and in the last 50, all these swimmers will most certainly be bringing in their kick for the last 50, last 25.
So Cahill's out front, 309, about a 105 split there on that last 100. So those guys would be really wanting to close in on another 102, 103 for the last 100. And it's anyone's game here. It's all kind of evened out with about 75 to go.
Yep, absolutely.
Up top we have Dylan, I believe it is, up top. Dylan, obviously, we'll find out here with 50 metres to go who's going to touch.
Yeah, it's going to be a close race. It depends on who has the last bit of speed to come back in.
It is 3:42. The guys, there's literally like 0.5, 0.6 of a second in between these.
Yeah, and there's
top four swimmers, so it's closing out.
There's Ethan in lane 4. So Ethan, as I said, is a National Performance Centre in Dublin swimmer. So he would be used to this pool and he'd know his surroundings. Yeah, it's going to be very close.
He was a 4:12 this morning. Looks like they'll just be thereabouts.
4:12.73.
Ethan Murtaugh from the National.
Yeah, so that's brilliant.
National Centre here in Dublin, 4:12. It was a good win. It was a good race by all those guys. It really closed out from a 4:12.
So that's just 0.1 faster than this morning. So that's a PB for Ethan, which is absolutely brilliant. And I think it's a PB for everyone.
I think they all dropped time in that 400.
Yeah, they all dropped time.